Hello ladies and gentlemen, and as the rest of England is being battered by wind, well, there's a storm of brewing in Preston. And my name is Chris Ebbett and I'm so happy to be here. I'm sure if you have read the article, 4,000 words on this particular game, you should know that I'm very excited for it because we are right here in Preston, and that is because I am joined by former, I guess not former, you've not fully retired,
I'm still kicking.
Rundown compatriot, quarterback of the Heriot Wolverines, Dylan Jones. Dylan, how are you?
I would say it's great to be in Preston, but it isn't. It's cold, wet and miserable, and most of all miserable. So
it's not that wet, mate. You're too...
It's been wet.
So here we go. So obviously in the Northern 1, in the first meeting, Northumbria beats UCLan 26-13. So let's just see who's won the toss.
Northumbria with the ball.
So yeah, so Northumbria won. They will be receiving the ball. Let's get into the big headline of this game. You may be saying, this is just going to be a great game. Northumbria have a certain man missing.
Two men.
Well, he's not missing, he's right there. You can see that there's a man there wearing a walking boot, and that is their QB out of Colorado, Aaron O'Coin. Injured calf. He won't be playing today. Neither will his brother Seth, sprained to his AC joint. So Northumbria, it's looking slightly uphill for them. UCLan, UCLan, I mean, realistically, the ball is in their court right now. Can they do it? They need 14 points because I'm going to say this now. I don't think either one of these teams are going to be dropping a point to the Tyrants, the Fury, or the Eagles. I think the big battle is this one, which is why obviously I'm here and you're here. The Rams, they beat Northumbria by 14 points today. Looks as though the division will be theirs. But Northumbria, let's be honest, am I out here currently just saying boo to Northumbria because Aaron O'Coin's not playing? I mean, he came over and said, "Don't count us out." Hey, I'm willing to give it a chance. Again, I'm just happy to be in. This game's gonna absolutely
I
roll.
can't wait. I am still gonna go on a limb and back Northumbria here today because from all the numbers I've seen, they've played the running game and it is a windy old day. Especially currently, I think UCLan have the wind with them, so uphill battle for the first quarter. But if they keep the running game going, I think UCLan have to find a way to stop 4 touchdowns with the trenches.
So looks as though this is the best, right? James Aubrey Williams, D-line and kicker, probably one of the best nicknames in Uniball, Jaws. Why?
Brilliant.
James Aubrey Williams. It's great.
That's phenomenal.
It's great. And I tell you what, there's a lot of Chorley Buccaneers representatives for the UCLan Rams, which is always good to see. You believe you've got number 8 and that look like 25 or 26 back to receive for the Mustangs.
We're looking at a D-line kicker. We have had one in our history, and it was the biggest shovel of a foot I have seen in my life.
Honestly, especially if he's going with the wind.
Yes, this is going high and slow.
this could clear everything. So here we go. Jaws taking a chomp out of that ball.
Oh, it's gone for 3 points.
And it's sailing. And we get a touchback here.
Welcome to the north, Chris.
Oh.
Don't get that stuff down south.
So Joe Timmons of the Nottingham Caesars, number 14, will be the QB for the black and white today. Are you shivering?
It's a bit nippy. I failed to dry my jacket completely before getting here.
Do you want a hand
due to the rain? I am fine. I will warm into it. It's a very different sport down here. There's a crowd. The pitch was lined. The chain crew are here on time. I'm excited.
So UCLan getting their defense started early. Timmons is in. Let's see what he can do. Number 8's floating around for UCLan. He wants to make it. And there's some movement. A couple of flags coming in. And it's going to be on the Mustangs. It seems you can tell that the Rams, they're making the noise. That sideline's happy.
I think for the sake of being a newer quarterback here, you just want to get the ball going on the first drive. Inside run, get 4 yards, get yourself into it.
Again, love coordinated defense, Chance. So a bit of a high snap. It's a handoff, running left, and UCLan immediately swamped that, and the Rams sideline is going crazy, and so they should be. That is going to be a huge loss. That's going to put the Mustangs back to, at bare minimum, 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Well, 2nd and 20.
Sorry, 2nd and 20. Grow up, Dylan, mate.
I'll say I'll be interested to see what sort of blitz packages you go for with UCLan here, because we know they're not going to be as pass heavy as normal, Northumbria. Between the wind, secondary quarterback, keep the ball on the ground.
Here we go, another good snap. There is some
Much better
space
blocking.
now to the right-hand side, but being pursued by number, I think it was number 8, or is that 0? I'm trying to figure it out. That is 0, yeah. Always strong to have a, you know, if you're wearing 0, it does mean you're good at football.
Jerome Darko, Canadian League. That's all you need to know.
GB under 19's captain as well. 3rd and 11 now for the Mustangs. Are we going to see the arm of Timmons unload now? There's a lot of shuffling and a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Looks like Timmons calling something on the line. We are going to see his arm. He gets it out. Oh.
That's a drop.
I'll tell you what, that was close to being picked off. 10 and 10. 10 for the Mustangs and 10 for the Rams. No one came down with the ball, but 4th and 11 punting unit, and as Dylan stated earlier, Northumbria are going to be punting into the wind.
Yeah, I think that throw felt it a bit there as well. UCLan playing a really sort of low, too high, and keeping the safeties down in the area of the ball. There were 2 of them getting down towards that, but see how the kick gets away.
So that's number 9, I believe, back to kick for the Mustangs. Again, the wind has definitely caught that.
It's taking it. Oh.
Just going to settle under that. Isaac Wolf there. Another former Chorley Buck. You feel like I'm going to say that a lot.
Yeah.
Just assume everyone is. But the Rams are going to be starting with great field position, starting, well, would you say 8 yards into Northumbria territory?
Maybe more than. Passing team, the Rams, historically. See how they got the ball through the air today.
You know, we did, while they were warming up, we did hear head coach Stan Bloomfield definitely try and factor in to the mind of his QB that the wind is going to be a huge, huge problem today. Charlie Martin at number 12 is going to have to probably temper his throws slightly depending on which way the wind is blowing when he throws the ball.
I'm calling 4 verts all day on this quarter. Get that ball moving.
And that's why... Oh, there is a flag on the plate. I didn't see it. We were too busy having a chat.
Still UCLan ball.
Still UCLan ball. But they are now back within their own territory, if only by 2 yards. So I think Northumbria are going to try and compete on the defensive chant battle as well as, you know, football. But
bad day to be a commentator.
Great. Oh, it's a great day to be a commentator because we're here. So 4 out. Delivers it to 85. Breaks 1 tackle. Just keeps breaking them. And it's just a swarm in front of us.
Yeah.
Going to be a good gain. I'm going to say 7.
Pre-snap read by the QB there. Looking like they're going to get the ball moving quick. Try and control the clock, but...
Give me that. Oh, that's long. Oh, I'm looking at Northumbria's roster, that's right. So, ball is fumbled, but able to dive on it. I think that's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. As a QB, does your life flash through your eyes when stuff like that happens?
No, it's the high snaps that worry you, because then you're expected to catch them. Those ones you sort of fumble it back a bit, kick it, try not to knock it for a safety. But high snaps, panic kicks in.
So 3rd and 9 now for UCLan. Wind is picking up, low snap, delivers it to 8. Oh! And knocks it away. Joe Timmons, number 14 for the Mustangs. Teams trade 4 and outs, and the punting unit for the Rams coming on to the field.
He might be our new favourite player.
Who's that, Jaws?
Jaws, yeah.
Number 6.
Once again expecting this ball to go out the back of everything.
Again, wind is picking up.
There's a train line behind those trees. Public transport's in danger.
Perfect snap.
Bosh.
Kicks it to the right. Oh, look at that ball. Caught by 26. And taken out of bounds. Flag on the play though. Back at the halfway point of the field. Disastrous if this is on the Mustangs.
It looks like it could be from where it is. Well, the ref's facing forwards.
Personal foul, blindside block. Return team number 64. Penalties half distance to the end of the kick. First down.
That's bad news.
So blindside block on the Mustangs. They're going to be heading back. Ref having a sprint. Haven't even put the ball down yet, have the refs? If they have, I can't see it. So it looks like Northumbria are going to be on their own 9 or 10. So it's a handoff. But once again, the Rams are going to be... Lots of horizontal run in there.
Having a lot more success outside so far. Even if it's not getting too far, but they're definitely I think the inside was a bit too trapped. Maybe try and get a short passing play just to see if you can move the ball in another way.
So Harry Black, number 16, is going to have 2 yards on the ground for Northumbria. Second and 8. Another handoff to the QB keeper. Timmons has got it. And it's one of those things you have to think that within the playbook, if O'Coin was still playing, that probably would have had a bit more speed behind it.
Yeah, that.
I even asked Timmons before the game when he said, "I'm the QB for today." I went, "Okay, how are you doing?" I said, "Are you as fast as O'Coin?" And he said, "No." I told him to back himself. 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
I believe him. Well, like UCLan were playing like a cover 1 robber there. So they're willing to let the safety sprint down to those runs, but it's always a great read if you spot a cover 1 robber as a quarterback, because that gap gets left open for at least a good second. Oh, that's not football.
So first used timeout for the Rams. I don't know. I'm not over there in that hub. I'm not sure if.
Couldn't get the play call in too loud.
Hey, maybe the Rams didn't see something they didn't like.
It's 3rd and 5, I think. Big one in terms of Northumbria actually getting the ball down and moving. If they don't get this up, it's a even better field position for the Rams, more like it. But
again, just because the Mustangs are going to be kicking into the wind, if the Rams can get a punt without, or a punt return without a flag, more than likely they're going to be starting in the Mustangs' side of the field. Or at least you'd expect that.
what you calling here, Tabs? Let's Manning cast it.
Screen. No, short pass out to the side, I think.
So a bubble.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which side though? I need to wait for him to line up.
Boundary side, wind into. It's a risky throw going field side in a sort of rough day. Although they've left 7 open. Or not open. They've got deep coverage on him. You're looking at the quick pass over to your right there.
That's what I'm going with. No, it's going to be a run play, and he is not going to get that. I thought UCLan maybe celebrating that the ball was out, but alas no, gain of 1. But the punting unit once again comes onto the field for the Sport Tank Team of the Year Uni Ball of last year. I was trying to remember which one was 2A and 2B, because you've got the winners of the Northern 2A and 2B in this game, but I forgot which way around they are. I should know that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, was this not a low-scoring game in the first half last time round? I want to say it was like a 0-0.
So flag on the... I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I was doing a different game. As goes Uni Ball, unfortunately.
It's got to be a delay game.
Surely not. I don't think they...
Did you get that?
Oh, someone in the hole. I've not... That's normally an ineligible man, isn't it? Worst commentators of all time. Unbelievable stuff. So Isaac back to receive. Oh, that is golden for UCLan. And that could be going all the way. I think it is. I'm going to wait for a referee signal.
That's a touchdown.
And a punt return touchdown for the UCLan Rams.
Special teams, special plays, special players. They had 26, who was the guard, having to call the actual snap count there, presumably because of UCLan screaming from the sideline, but noise is definitely working so far. Oh, the ball is so going on the train line. I can't wait to see this.
Could be worse. It could be Loughborough hitting someone's car in the car park or hitting the coach. That's always a good one. I tell you what, I'm not surprised that the first score of this game has come, or the first touchdown of this game has come from special teams.
No.
I'm not surprised at all. Both wind and just how loud UCLan are being. And this is why when you have some teams who think they're too good to do a defense chant, hey, it works. It just worked.
It is terrifying punting into wind like today. Believe it or not, I am the punter for Heriot Watt.
Are you actually?
I threw a 45-yard arm punt about a week ago. That was
So Jaws kicks it, bounces off, and just like that, the Rams take a 7-0 lead over the Mustangs. Mustangs not really being able to get anything going. But I'd argue you could probably say the same for the Rams on their offensive tries as well.
Yeah, that's always a tough score to give away. I think they need to get the quarterback, get the ball moving, let him have a run, let him have a throw. Confidence-wise, it's not amazing. As I say, it's still the first quarter into the wind, but hopefully when they turn it around, they get back into it. Just need to get him moving. You get one drive, few plays together, and then before you know it, you're running. Momentum is huge. And
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, he needs some of these, some hand warmers. I'm just commentating, I've got hand warmers. So Jaws looking to kick that ball away.
GB under-19 captain as well. I think I might love him.
Can I get an autograph, please, sir?
Oh!
Great spinner. Caught by number, I believe that's 26 of the Mustangs. Yeah. Tried to just slow down into contact. But what great field position for the Mustangs.
26 is Heriot Watt alum, Nathan Cowell. running back.
Did you teach him everything that he knew?
He runs like a marionette, but he turns like a sport car. It is a thing of beauty.
And I tell you what, if that is not a good response to a UCLan score off a punt, hey, they look to be 3 yards shy of crossing midfield.
It's a special team game today. Bad weather always calls for it. You're going to see a lot of sort of failed drives on offense. Sometimes these games end up in a kicking battle.
I hope not, because I drove for almost 4 hours to be here. Ellis Green on the outside, number 10 in motion. Alex Timmons' brother, but
They're just not getting through
once
inside
again
today.
swamped.
Oh, there's the rain.
No, there's no rain, be quiet. You saw one drop of rain. Oh, it just hit me in the face. Oh no, he's coming. Why'd you say that? You're awful. Gain of 1 on the play, you know, very tentative gain there. I was getting confused because number 10, I imagine, is the brother of the QB, considering that he is wearing a Caesars helmet as well. And we know that number 14 does play for Caesars. So you've got Alex and Joe. Alex at number 10. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. The UCLan
The inside
conversion
run
again.
is just not there. The middle linebackers for the Rams are so quick down on it. 31's flying through that gap, blocking the A gap every time.
You know,
You need to start looking outside, or
I'll put it this: I don't know if the information about Aaron Occoin was passed to the UCLan Rams earlier. I didn't know it. I don't think they knew it, to be completely honest. But maybe they were expecting a heavy run game because of the weather. But as it stands right now, UCLan doing a pretty decent job. So what's that? 3rd and 7.
yeah,
3rd and 7 to me. Not seeing much passing out of them, but we're going to see one here. Timmons delivers it out to 44, breaks one tackle. He's not going to have enough for that first down. But good catch nonetheless.
they're going for
So
it.
they're going for it here. Bold. You going for this?
It's potentially. I think you don't really want to see UCLan try and work their way up the field. If you do get this, it's a huge confidence booster.
I mean, I tell you
They need
what,
to put someone into that
I'll
QB.
put it like this: if they get this, I think that the decibels coming from the UCLan sideline may be turned down slightly.
Definitely.
Slightly.
Okay. Now,
I think they're trying to get someone offside. Hasn't worked.
they had us.
I thought, hey,
We'd both have jumped there.
yeah, too excited.
Timeout. Northumberland. 1 minute 52 remaining first quarter.
So it's timeout called. Going to burn one there. Not going to take the extra 5 yards. All they need now is to just not have as bad of a punt as last time. Simple as that.
Yeah. Most interesting tactic I've seen used in a situation like this. Edinburgh beat Napier, I think, 7-0 last year. Only touchdown in the game. Wind was like this. Napier kicking from their own end zone. Edinburgh did not put a returner back, and they went 11 men down the line, all hunted down the punter. And to this day, I still think it's a valid tactic. Weather like this, worst comes to worst, you lose 20 yards, letting the punt go. Best comes to best, you've got 11 men charging down the field.
So sending 5 in motion. Ball bounces on the floor. He's going to have to take it. And absolutely swamped there. Number 91 of the Rams. Tell you what, strong name. Max Lyon.
Nice.
That is a strong name.
I'd have some unbelievable fun with the roster names if
Max Lyon.
It's a long time to be stood on the sideline for an offense. First time on the field in about 10 minutes or so.
So here we go. UCLan offense back on the field. They're up. And a strike perfect to number 1. That's Isaac Wolf there. He's got a first down. Strange. I don't feel as we've seen many first downs already today.
That's the second, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Or first.
Or first. Or first. I mean, Charlie Martin proving he can throw, even with the elements against him. Though I'd say the wind has died down as it stands.
They are. Northumbria are playing a decent amount off in the DBs at the moment, probably trying to stop that ball over the top.
So Martin delivers it out to number 3. Gets past one man, gets past another. And that may be successive first downs for the Rams. Who? You've got a microphone. You don't have to tell me. You can just say it. You can say it. Oh, my name's Dylan. I'm trying to be an analyst. So 2nd and 1. So gives it to. I was trying to set you up there, Dylan, mate, but okay, I guess not.
Ryan Allen, 2-time Manchester Titan. UCLan are taking the short yards they're being given at the moment. Sometimes if they're letting you, if they're playing soft and letting you have the short yards, get the ball in the hands of your best player and see what he does. And they're doing that reasonably perfectly
and
so far.
He's not 2-time Manchester Titan. He's 2-time Manchester Titans champion. He didn't just be there. So once again, going to the same place. This time,
Isaac Wolf. Wolf.
Yeah, that is his name.
I love a team who use hand signals.
Oh, and thank you to Anthony Upton for get this, because we're monetized now. First ever paying member, which I mean, thank you very much. Gain of 3, I'm going to say. This time it's going to be a handoff to number 32, but just swarmed there. But he's still going to have, say, gain of 3 on the play. I believe that's
Former
Berry?
Charlie Buck, would you believe?
Is it Berry?
It's Tom Berry.
Yeah, I know it. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in! 3rd and 3.
I'm looking at 85 over here on the left.
So Berry's got it again. And Berry's breaking tackles. Flag thrown though.
Thrown from the backfield. Not the backfield, the secondary.
It's going to be interesting to see what this is. And obviously the QB's getting a good look down the line. I'll say thank you to the refs. The sideline's supposed to be over on the away sideline, but they moved it over to the home sideline for us today. So we'll try. So unsure to see what this. We've obviously got to wait to see what the ref says, because we could guess, but we would genuinely be guessing. Looks to be on the Rams.
88 holding.
So blocking the back, number 88. Bloody hell, I just said we don't guess. Why'd you guess?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you can. So, Dean, number 88, getting that penalty. 3rd and 11 now. Fakes it.
Ooh.
Hit as he thrown. And oh
Nice.
my lord! I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that on the replay because of Northumbria's recording device, but I mean, you're going to be hurting in the morning. Oh, you can see it. Oh.
That's the one you wake up and shudder about at 3 AM tonight.
I think that might be one that he looks back on in 20 years. He'll forget about football. he'll see like someone wearing like a 49ers jersey just in the street and he'll be like, no! So, 4th down now. Looks like number 88, that penalty from Dean. Whoa, dropped my cough sweep.
Oh, that's your mic.
No, what, that little orange thing?
Here we go.
No. So here we go. Jaws looking to kick it. You can't really correlate sharks and kicking things. If anyone's got any other, I don't know about that.
We'll blame the holder.
Okay, so no good. Score still stands at 7-0. That blocking the back penalty from number 88.
Quarter.
That penalty from number 88, very, very costly. Very, very costly for the UCLan Rams. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, let's just factor into this game again. If the UCLan Rams do not win by more than 14, the Mustangs will more than likely win the division.
Yeah.
If the Rams can beat the Mustangs by more than 14, the Rams will probably win the division. And obviously when it comes to playoffs, obviously let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, both of these teams will be in the playoffs. But they want some home field advantage. And that's basically what they're playing for here today. I know it's strange to be saying that you're playing for home field advantage in December, but I'd argue that is the case.
Yeah.
Especially with the Tyrants taking that walkover. Don't get me wrong, MMU are doing well, but LJMU are in a little bit of a tricky situation, and I just don't think that either one of those three teams are going to be able to put anything past either one of these two teams.
This is the drive to do it though. You're turning back, you've got the win behind you, you've just had a big 4th down stop. Penalty or not, defence looked good. This is where you start going.
And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I feel a lot better filming in this direction than I do filming in the opposite direction. Because I can lean. I don't normally get to do that. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, join us tomorrow between the hours of 7 and 8 for the last rundown of 2024. We'll take a look back at some of the scores that surprised us and just a general recap. Obviously, this might not be the last stream for 2024 because we know that there are some games that get moved to next weekend. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll be doing any games next weekend, but I'm not going to tell you that we aren't. So let's put it like that. So here we go for the Mustangs. They got a long way to go.
7 left wide open.
On their own 20.
There you go.
That's who Timmons is looking for. He throws a bomb. And we've seen 2 big drops from both teams. Let's have another look at that. Ball is up. We lose it. But number 2, so close.
Close for both teams though. 2 yards further, that is a potentially gone touchdown.
Gorgeous. But I think we can now see, Timmons has got an arm.
Yeah.
I think the Mustangs probably going to now give him a bit more leniency to uncork it as well.
Those plays also open up the running game because he's not really shown throwing it so far. The safety knows he's just been potentially beat. You do tend to play a bit more off. That should open up.
So hand off, cutting back up the middle, but get a little bit of horizontal running. Going to be some gain on the play, I'm going to assume, but not much.
A yard.
Single yard. But, Dylan is absolutely right. This Northumbria's inside run,
Been
non-existent.
Not so far. It's the linebackers who are pulling it off at the moment. I think they've yet to do a QB option, I believe, Northumbria. There's been sort of a QB keep outside, but if you get that QB moving outside, try and get the linebackers to back down. It's your best hope at opening them up. You just need to get them second guessing at the moment. They're so ready for the inside run.
High snap. And Timmons has got to take it himself. Ball is out. If ball is out, UCLan are saying they've got it. We're going to wait for a referee signal. Waiting for a referee signal. Obviously, you can see all of the UCLan Rams are pointing. Look at them all, they're all pointing. And the white hat ref says The UCLan Rams have got it deep inside Mustang territory. Do you know what? I've just realised. Let's say, obviously, this game's in the second quarter. If UCLan beat Northumbria haven't been beaten since they were last in D1.
Wow. When was that?
Obviously, not last year, undefeated last year, undefeated to this point in the season. I think it was in my article somewhat, but I've forgotten the specific amount of days. But so Pop Jets 2 number 3, I believe that's Berry has got it. Is that Berry or Allen?
Number
That's
3
Allen,
is Allen.
That's Allen. So again, not going to be too much in the way of yards, I don't think, but we're going to have to see. Looks to me to be 2 yards gained on the play. But yeah, and tell you what, a fairly sizable undefeated streak could break here today. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself because it's only the second quarter and it's only 1 score. 2 yards gained. Good strike there to number 89, I'm going to say.
That's 88.
88.
That'll be Christian Dean, former Titans under-19, GV under-19, and a scholar.
Honestly, if you go down that UCLan roster, you'll see a lot of scholars. We're obviously well aware of how the UCLan Rams have been, trying to push their team forward by being able to bring in scholars on pretty decent deals. And I think the UCLan Rams are going to be a powerhouse in the future, given that. So QB's rolling. He's rolling. He's running and rolling. Oh!
That could.
And a big hit.
Huge hit.
I mean, if you hear it all the way up here, Northumbria is celebrating a big hit, but UCLan celebrating a first down.
Refs can't speak.
I mean, Charlie Martin showing he's got 0 fear. 2 receivers on either side. Berry in motion to his right. And a short one out to Wolf.
Little screenplay. Northumbria's sideline instantly louder as a result of that.
I mean, we talk about it a lot in terms of the momentum, and UCLan are carrying themselves with a lot more momentum, just by being louder. It's cliche, but it just seems like UCLan are having more fun. That's because they're doing better, obviously. So Martin looks, delivers it to Wolf. Good tackle by number 43.
Might be a first.
Let's have a look. We're going to wait.
First and goal.
Christian Dean's checking with the referee on the sideline. It looks like it is to me. Is it going to be a first and goal? It is. It's a first and goal for the Rams.
I think they should let Jaws kick.
What, on a first down?
Yeah. Give the boy a chance.
So
Like
Dean
a
in
jet
motion,
sweep.
pops to him. A great block.
Ooh,
Sealed
that's
that
gonna be
edge
a
flag on the play.
blindside block on 14.
Let's see if we've got it on here.
Big hit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'll tell you what, that's going to be
14, not the QB.
Oh, no, he is. Yeah, you're right. Oh, not good.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I
was
was like, hey.
That's always the fear going on the field and defense as a QB is that you've got a target on your back for a lot of it.
So once again, the UCLan Rams are going to be heading backwards from a potential touchdown situation.
Yeah, they're taking it off the field. Good decision.
keep forgetting which pocket I've put my phone in. Which is not ideal because that's got all my rosters on it. Not that the audience needed to know that, of course,
No.
but I just like talking to myself. So it's going to be first and goal from, well, a bus journey away. Let's get out there. So Martin's got it. Hand up, ball is fumbled, and I think the Mustangs may,
No, UCLan got it back.
and just sort of snatched out of the hands there. Wonder if we'll be able to catch that. Oh yeah, we probably will. Yeah, that was, tell you what, 2 plays in a row that weren't particularly fantastic for the Rams. They're going even further backwards. And if they do end up bringing out Jaws, this gets to 4th down, he will be kicking into the wind.
Great work by the D-line though, picking up on a tough little snap there. See ball, hit ball, needs to get the 3rd step.
So Martin's going to scramble out, the pocket was there,
Great
and it's going to
tackle.
be a sack. And once again, a penalty near the red zone has cost UCLan dearly. And another scoring opportunity seems to be going to the wayside, and the momentum meter for me, I mean, it's going the Mustangs' way.
Northumbria D-line just had a great couple reps there, and sometimes, as I say, defense is what it takes to get the offense loud again, playing. You don't want to feel like you're letting them down.
So the Rams going to need something big here. That is a huge amount of yardage between them and the end zone. Martin is going to drop back. He's going to fire it. And I see some no-fly zone emotes from the Mustangs. And that says to me it's going to be 4th down.
What you do from here? Into wind, 30 yards.
I think just given by how much the Northumbria Mustangs offense haven't really been able to get anything going, I don't hate this. I don't hate going for this. I don't hate it.
Someone tell the DBs not to catch it.
Yes, obviously this may be an arm punt situation. So Martin drops
Looks
back.
like it is that way.
Martin fires a bit of a wobbler,
Great start.
but batted away.
Well remembered. Most importantly.
Don't catch it.
Oh, there's a flag in the backfield. On 64. It's... Aaron O'Coin does not agree with that.
So Aaron O'Coin livid.
That's going to be an automatic 1st down by the looks of it as well.
Oof. So that low hit on the quarterback could have just saved the UCLan Rams scoring opportunity.
Unnecessary rough.
Sorry?
It was an unnecessary roughness call.
Yeah. If it's low, sure isn't that not unnecessary roughness?
Rough in the passer, no? On the quarterback.
Oh, I don't know what the difference is. I tell you what, Tyler Miles may have just cost Northumbria a score there. We're going to have to see how this goes. It's a hand up the middle.
Good D-line play again.
I tell you what, as much as we're talking about the UCLan Rams defending the inside run very well, you can't say that the Mustangs aren't doing the same.
No, they're winning the battle in the trenches so far. And by the looks of it, they're trying to take away the short passes, which means you have to wait for the plays to develop a bit more. By doing that.
So 2nd and 1 now for the Rams. Martin is looking, delivers a strike, caught by Isaac Wolf, and he's just not being tackled, but number, I believe that's 71, or 21, sorry, of Northumbria, with a great tackle. Logan Arundel there,
Looking at 3rd and 5.
making sure that Isaac Wolf does not go to that end zone. 3rd and 5. Tell you what, it's been a great battle in this portion of the field for the last 5 minutes.
Don't know if it's a tell, but the receivers are looking at... It's looking like it might be a pass.
So 32 moves out to Martin's left-hand side. Flag on the play from our white hat ref in the backfield. I wonder if he's going to be calling out on someone not being set. I imagine he is. Round of applause for a full start. Very good. Number 51 of the Rams is going to be sending them back, so it's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Rams. Bit of a low snap there. Martin is looking, delivers it into the middle, caught by 85. He's trying to find space.
Oh, he's through.
And just getting through, and that is another touchdown for UCLan. And it just seemed as though that the Mustangs just could not get hands on him. Charles George, he's an American, and I've been told that his nickname is Carol. Don't know what that's about, but
Good one for Christmas times.
good one for Christmas times. He scores, have got an injured Mustang on the field.
Number 21. He is sat up there.
Is he good? What do you make of that, flag-laden drive?
Yeah, that was really brutal. 4th down, unnecessary roughness call in retrospect, I think. UCLan took advantage of it. You just sort of have to. I know Northumbria looked a lot better defensively that drive. They're doing well in the trenches, but when you're putting more pressure on the quarterback, that leaves that space over the top. Normally, if the linebackers are coming down a bit more, and that's where the quarterback managed to spot that, and he found a few passes over the middle there, got it to the end zone.
So it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing Dylan's favourite player, Jaws, but oh no,
Hey.
we are.
No, that's not Jaws.
That's not Jaws, that's number 3.
That is Ryan Allen.
Hopefully Jaws isn't
What
injured.
did Jaws do?
Oh no. So here we go, looking to make it 40, flag on the play.
That was the lack of aura that they had by Jaws not being on the field right there.
I think that's what it was. The golden boot. That's what we call him, and we've always called him that. Like, let's be honest, what is the most important thing in this game, or the most interesting thing to look at, is how the Northumbria Mustangs offense
They have to get a
continues
first
grow.
down.
So Allen kicks it, and that is good. I mean, from this angle, I didn't think it was, but let's be honest now. It's now 14-0 to the Rams.
Yes.
Okay, let's say it. Right now, the Rams are winning the division.
Right now, yeah. I think you have to get a first down here, no matter what it takes. It's looking, I don't know what the time's like, but you could be pushing towards the end of the half here. Get a first down, start from there, and then just keep the ball moving. They've shown that they've got the threat over the top. UCLan now have probably 5 or so minutes to defend the drive. If you've got that ball over the top risk, hopefully for them, UCLan play a bit softer and you can keep the ball moving up.
Especially when you consider that the Rams will be getting the ball after half time.
Yeah. You score here, you're scoring before the half when you get the ball back can be huge. I've played enough Madden to know.
Yeah, but you're also a quarterback in real life, Dylan.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what's happened to Jules. We're going to have to find out because he's not kicking this one away either.
Keep
So
the
Allen,
camera on me, I'll sprint over at half.
not the best distance. Number 16 gets it for the Mustangs. Oh, he's going to find some space, and
Tackled by the kicker.
Allen himself brings him down. But who's that, number 16? I want to say for the Mustangs. Let me get my trusty roster out. Yeah, that was Harry Black, number 16.
Appears to be a skill position at least.
I tell you what, it was a good return.
Running
from
back.
Northumbria.
Get the
Now-
first down, keep it moving, and game's on.
And they're in UCLan's side of the field. It's going to be a handoff. Harry's got again, but swamped there by number 11 of the Rams. I mean, when do you sort of go, when do you look at it and go, okay, this isn't working?
I'm looking weak side. They're putting a man in press coverage down here. 10's lined up on 12. I think if you trust your guy to beat him once, you're looking at a gimme touchdown. But as I say, it's tough when you don't have the run game going because now you're a play away from having to go for it long. You need to get like an outside, maybe a toss or something, a swing, get the ball moving outside and get it moving soon. It's sort of a must-have first down at this point.
So 2nd and 14 now for the Mustangs. And a quick strike from Timmons out to 4. He tries to cut back through. I mean, it's going to be some gainer, but I think it may only be a single yard. Certainly not first down. Man with the chain. But you're not listening to this because, you know, I'd be surprised if you were. Third and 13. Got to pretend we didn't hear that.
He's shown he's got a long enough arm to do this, though.
Exactly.
And you're looking at 4th down territory at this point. They're in their half. Unless you're I suppose you'd pin UCLan back, but if you can get 10 yards on this, UCLan are playing soft again.
So Timmons is going to be looking, and he's going to take it himself. Oh, look at the speed of Timmons. That is going to be enough for a first down.
It's a flag.
Where? Oh.
Flag in the backfield.
Flag in the backfield. Looks like the ball came out the end. UCLan got it. I don't think they're going to call that a fumble. I mean, one UCLan player is pointing for it, but I mean, the turn of speed there.
I don't think he was talking to us then.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing, though. I feel like that is a very good turn of speed. We haven't seen that out of Timmons yet today.
No, but have to look for a way through somehow. You look at the passes, UCLan were playing soft, they've left the space. If you can keep it moving, maybe not on this drive because it's looking like it's going to be a holding call.
It certainly is a holding call. And the Mustangs are going to be going back into their own half. But I mean, I think what Timmons shows you there is he's got the speed to, you know, potentially put some more of those plays in where obviously we've known by just how many touchdowns, rushing touchdowns that Aaron O'Coin has scored, that a QB rush for the Mustangs is what they really want. And I don't think there's any reason why Timmons can't do it. But this time he's going to have to throw it. He's going to take it himself again. He's got to beat some Rams. Flag on the play.
On Timmons.
On Timmons, you think?
Yeah, it looked like, I don't know if it was quite a face mask, but it looked like a late hit, if not. Speaking of my quarterback, I'd hit.
Oh,
definitely late hit.
I was going to say, are you calling that a face mask on Timmons?
Yes. Oh, sorry, not a penalty on Timmons.
Okay, sorry, that's what I thought.
Fouled.
That's what I thought you meant. I was like, I don't know. Because I was going to say, if you saw from over there that he was leading with his head or something, then I tell you what, that's all the best the eyesight. No wonder you're a QB. I've got the vision. So late hit out of bounds. I tell you what, you don't ever want to see a QB getting hit, but if you're the Mustangs, you've got to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, there's been a few 3rd and 4th down penalties here, which have all been game changers. That's a big one to give away in the context.
Especially because we've seen 2 runs now out of Timmons on successive plays. That says to me, this man's confidence is up. He's feeling himself, and he's ready to, you know, potentially use that speed to get into the end zone. Give the give the Rams something to think about, especially if they're going to potentially go back and try another inside run.
3rd and 20 run for a first down there.
Yeah.
12 and 10 matched up again on the near side.
So he's got it hand off. This time running right, but straight into the arms of number 8. But I do think that number 16 of the Mustangs.
That is Fraser Galloway, number 8, who is a Edinburgh Napier under 19 alum,
Nice.
and GB, also a scholar.
What do you think about Edinburgh
Defensive
Napier?
captain.
What do you think about Edinburgh Napier?
I think the youth actually have a very good programme. It's the most successful sort of long-standing programme, I'd say, in
So number 71
potentially.
is down. He's going to be. He was hopping off the sidelines. Coach is telling him to sit down for the best.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, number 16 for the Mustangs, despite running basically straight into the open arms of number 8 of the UCLan Rams, did manage to, you know, push it forward enough to get a gain of 2.
Must be asking for me, Chris.
Sorry?
A couple of big bodies. Give me a second.
Yeah, by the way, everyone, Dylan is 5'4" IRL. He's mad. I always thought he was taller. I don't know why I thought you were like 6'2".
It's the feeling around me.
Give
off that energy.
I'm 6'2" up here, lads. So number 71 being helped off the field.
I'll also note Chris has stood on the step above as a power play.
I have, yeah.
He's not turned to face if he wants since I got here. It's
But I will say, Dylan did get him. I'm wearing a Harriet Watt bubble hat, which also goes with my Harriet Watt T-shirt that I'm also wearing. You know, I'm king of the Scottish leagues. So 2nd and 8. We're going to get back into the game. 2nd and 8.
I like a
for
corner
number
route for
16.
7 here.
Let's see. So it's a low snap. Timmins delivers a strike.
Off.
Bit of a. Oh, that was certainly close.
Oh, blown the wind.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that.
There was a gust there. I felt it.
I think if, you know, maybe I think if we would have waited maybe 5 seconds when the wind died down, we could have been seeing a Northumbria score. But
They've
again, it
proved
seems,
they can get yards in all ways here, though. They've gone for a pass over the top. They've run it with the QB. They're falling forwards now with the runs inside.
but this is it. I feel like Timmins is just, you know, inches away from being able to complete for a touchdown. Wouldn't surprise me if that is going to happen today.
Yeah, get into it in the second half. I think click a bit more with the receivers and could be looking at a game.
So 3rd and 8, UCLan sideline once again being loud, not to anyone's surprise. So Timmins has got it, throws it out, caught it number 12. Not down yet, but it's down there. Is that a flag on, or is that a cone? That's a cone. It is the same colour as a flag. I'll tell you what, good gain. It's going to be, oh, I thought it was a 4th and 2. It's a 4th and 3, but it looks as though the Mustangs are going to be going for it.
Try and draw the offside again. Hopefully no cones on the play.
Grow up, mate. I forget what team it was. There was 2-minute warning here. Again, these Uniball games go pretty quickly, so this is definitely going to be a. They're definitely going for it, but it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to
Try draw the offside. You've got a bit of time here. There'll be a 40-second play clock and it's back on, so you can get someone to jump. If not,
You know, both teams have got 2 timeouts remaining.
a lot of space in the box here.
Swapping sides for number 16.
They did it. That's offside.
I tell you,
Offside or false start?
we're going to have to see here. We see a lot. Both teams are pointing. Both teams are pointing. We're going to have to be waiting for that white hat referee. Disastrous if this is on the Mustangs.
Yeah, it was a pre-snap penalty is the only worry for the Mustangs.
Could be absolutely disastrous for them here. Referee's having a chat about it. I believe it's a magic of zebras when they all gather together. I just want to point out there's
It's good to see the refs
Dylan-
supporting both teams today.
I know it's so that's going to be on the Rams, and that is going to bring up a fresh set of.
Successive penalties to get first downs as well.
I'll put it like this: you never want to see that to be the primary way to get first downs. But you did say that they needed to get first downs, and they've got them by any means necessary.
Yeah. they played for the offside there. That was how you do it. I think if they keep it moving.
But this is it, right? It's like, I don't know if maybe UCLan, maybe it's the cold, maybe it's the loudness of their own sideline, but surely they had to see that one coming.
Yeah,
They saw it coming earlier in the game, but right now, fresh set of downs for the Mustangs. 2 timeouts remaining inside the 2-minute warning. What do you like here? What do you like?
outside right, they've got an overlap in the receivers and a bit of leverage on 0 and number 7.
So it's going to be a handoff. Number 16 again gets spun around. They're going to try and push him forward, but it's going to be nothing. Remember, the clock is running.
Still at 2 minutes though, isn't it?
Not too bad. Going to see if there's anything on that play. No, not an inch, not even a centimetre.
Do you think there's potential for a screen pass or something to the far side there? Get the confidence up with a 3 or 4 yard throw.
But even still, he doesn't have to rely on his arm. He can use his legs here as well. We've seen how quickly Timmons can take off when he needs to. He's got it. He's going to be rolling out to the right-hand side, and he's going to fire it and bat it away. Number 4 potentially could have got his hands from it. Obviously, that's from our own angle, but you don't think so? No. Okay.
I think he dove for where the ball was going to be knocked down.
Yeah, but I just want to see a cool play, Dylan. So 3rd and 10 now for the Mustangs. Be interesting to see if they do potentially kick it when it comes to, obviously if they don't get this one. Because they are going to be kicking with the wind, which obviously can help, as you know, as Harriet Watt punter. So
both leg and arm.
Looks like we are going to have a timeout on our hands. Oh, that's nice and warm. We've got hand warmers are plenty going. So the Mustangs using their 2nd timeout.
Big play, huge play.
They're going to be. They need something here.
Yeah, because you score here, you're kicking it deep into UCLan half. If you're UCLan, you're probably wanting to just play the clock out rather than give them a chance to get another one. But
it's going to be big on the defense of the Mustangs. They're going to obviously have that half-time break. But, UCLan coming back 2nd half with that ball. As it stands right now, it depends what you're playing for, really, because Northumbria have got an undefeated streak. I'm sure that they are, desperate to keep alive. But realistically, the division as it stands right now is UCLan's based on the score. Basically, imagine the Mustangs playing with a 14-point handicap. Yeah, and that's basically what you've got in terms of winning the division today. UCLan sideline, they're getting leery because they know that how important this play is.
Northumbria too high again. Middle of the field's open.
So Timmons has got it, fires it out, flag on the play.
That's a false start. I actually think the defender made him jump there.
But it looks to me, given the referee signal, they are going to be calling that a full start. So this is going to be even more tenuous for the Mustangs as they're facing a 3rd and 15. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm looking over the middle. They're playing that cover 2 quite a lot. They're actually not playing the robber as much, especially now 3rd and long. I think 7's been open on a corner a few times. They're playing man on the outsides. So you're looking if 12 beats his man off the base as your sort of first read, and then I'm probably going 7-4. So that's a delay of game, that is.
And another penalty. I tell you what, coming into this game, I did not think that the yellow laundry would be playing such a pivotal part in this game.
No.
You know, if there were no flags in this game, this game would be 7-0.
Yeah, or 0-0. Who's to say? Ah, Jules would have got one. I believe him.
So 3rd and 20 for the Mustangs. Low snap. Timmons has got it.
7.
He's looking. Oh! So close. Again, it's just a matter of inches for the Mustangs.
It's tough coming in as a newer quarterback. Obviously, they were telling us earlier he has played before, not as much a quarterback, but I think he's maybe a half second off getting those reads, and it can honestly come within a game.
It's going to be one of these things where I think, you know, it's going to be that half-time. I know that the sort of half-time adjustment is a fallacy, but I mean, if there's ever a chance to sort of implement it, it's probably going to be for the Mustangs at half-time. They're going to need something big here because they're going for it.
Interestingly, UCLan have got 0 man marking 7 almost.
So Timmons is going to be rolling out to his left-hand side.
Oh,
And just swamped by number 11.
on 4th. That's a transfer from the Coventry University Jets.
Is it?
Believe it or not.
Oh, good lord.
This is where their talent goes.
I tell you what.
We're looking at Abdul Madugu.
I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing what that Coventry Jets score is. They've got the green today. Obviously, a lot of games have been called off today, but that isn't one of them. Huge turnover. Begs the question now, what are the Rams going to do? They got 2 timeouts.
You're thrown into the wind, but he's shown a lot of potential on that sort of short to the side throws today. I think you stick with those. Northumbria are going to be almost forced to play a bit deeper. You're looking to those short throws, get out to the sideline, get off the pitch, see how much you can move it in a minute. Only 10 more yards and you're in Jaws' kicking range. Yeah.
It just bounces off the floor there. It's nice to know that, like, no matter what's going on, there's always no linemen just having a chat. Always having a chat, aren't they? Oh, sorry, O-line and D-line just having a chat with each other.
What do you talk about in those moments, Chris?
I normally ask people what their favourite flavour of ice cream is. So, 2nd and 10 for the Rams. That's Berry in motion. Martin drops back. He's looking out to his right, caught by Isaac Wolf.
Great catch.
And Isaac is going.
Get off the pitch.
He's going to have enough for a first down.
Yeah. They're going to have to use a timeout here.
Yep, and I think they are. Yep, timeout called by the Rams.
It's a great cut inside, but they're the ones where you want to see that receiver get back off the pitch. I think he stayed in bounds there and maybe made a yard or 2 more. You'd rather keep the clock and keep the timeouts.
So 29 seconds remaining. Are we going to see some heavy strikes here from the UCLan? Or even just potentially get it into field goal range, bring out Dylan's favourite player.
Darn it.
Ah, dear. Let's have a look. As it's half time, I'm going to try and boot up my score posts, just so at half time we can, well, look at them as we tend to do. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, my hand is cold. Is that, no, keep going, is that the end score?
Half time.
Half time, 14 to Edinburgh Napier over the Klansmen 7, which, you know, I tell you what, Napier coming out, for like last season wasn't great for them, but they're definitely a team that has potential. They're sort of harnessing that potential a little bit more this year, but we're going to come down from Scotland and we're going to be in Preston. Oh wait, we're in Preston right now. 1st and 10 for the Rams, 29 seconds remaining and they've got 1 timeout. Martin is like he's going to roll out, being pursued, he's going to throw it towards us.
Oh, that's mine.
And Dylan has torn He's torn his ACL.
Thought the ribs were better. It's gone again.
Come on. Honestly, like it happened once again last week. Cardiff, basically, if ever I go to Llanrumney to go and watch the
That
Cobras.
hurts. Say that again.
How'd you say it?
I'll see how it's spelled and I'll do a better job than that.
Okay, we'll give it a second. A second. Second and 10 for the Rams. Martin drops back. He's got time. Tries to get it. Is it? No, not Isaac Wolf. Tries to get it to Allen, but it looks like it's bounced off the floor. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 now for the Rams.
Wind playing a big part of this game. Northumbria's last few throws have been just out of reach, ahead of the court receivers. The UCLans are coming just short. You've seen the wind affect this game quite a lot, nearly as much as penalties.
Wind and penalties.
I love a hand warmer.
Do you want one?
No, I'm looking at 12, quarterback.
Okay, so Martin's looking, delivers the strike through the middle. Allen has got it.
Timeout.
And they are speeding to that line.
Spike it.
What a spike.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be that aggressive with a spike, but good play from the Rams.
Grant called, he wants his signature back. That was dramatic.
Did a Northumbria defender just say, isn't that intentional grounding?
I rate it. Try anything you can.
Okay, so 2nd and 10 off the spike. UCLan are not slowing. Ball bounces off the floor. Martin rolls out to his right. He delivers a huge ball to Allen. And Allen, hey, he wasn't in for that delivery.
D-line letting the quarterback know they're there.
he's had to get that dropped off with his neighbour. But that was certainly close.
You just can't let yourself get beat deep now if you're Northumbria.
I mean, he was open there, like that.
Yeah. You know he can throw it. Do not let yourself get beat deep.
I mean, especially good when you consider that ball was snapped all over the floor. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Allen in motion. Martin rolling out to his left-hand side. He's going to try and fire again. And just too high on 88. And I believe the man that he bumped into was Timmons, number 14.
What a player.
All over the field today. 4th down. I can't imagine there's much time left on the clock.
No, I was just thinking that. I'm not sure how much catching the ball in the middle of the field would have done for them there. Would have been amazing watching the O-line.
They still got time out.
They just not used it.
No, not yet. They've still got one more. Well, I think so anyway.
They need to do something quick.
UCLan special coming up.
Need to go quick.
So here we go. Martin drops back. He's looking to his left, but he's being pursued. Breaks one. Martin's still on the move. Martin's still on the move.
Oh! Great hit.
Big hit.
Short of the 4th.
He's definitely short of the 4th there, I think. I mean, I didn't see any hand extension there from Martin. So that is going to be the end of the first half here in Preston. And I'll tell you what, the scoreline, not one that we expected. 14-0 to the UCLan Rams.
No, I think it's a closer game, as I say. It's come down to a lot of penalties, and there's been a matter of yards on a few touchdowns both ways. It could have been higher scoring, could have been lower scoring, but it's definitely set up for a good second half, I think, with the context of the league position as well.
It would not surprise me if we're going to see a bit more high-flying offense as both QBs get dialed in. But I can guarantee you that on both sides of the ball, there's going to be a conversation about discipline.
Yeah. Definitely.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go and try and get warm as best we can. Before we do, just some scores from around the league. The Napier Knights currently lead the Stirling Clansmen 14-7. The Bristol Barracuda beat the Swansea Titans 19-2. Well, yeah, Southwest love safeties, don't they? First quarter for Sheffield Hallam Warriors versus Hull Sharks. 14-0 to Sheffield Hallam. As it stands right now, it's 6-0 for the Burners over the Knights. Lots of games called off, of course. There's too many to mention. Those are all the scores we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in 10-15 minutes or so for the second half of UCLan versus Northumbria. Scoreline as it stands, UCLan 14, Northumbria 0. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Preston, if you can believe it. Sport Tank in the north. Didn't think you'd see that one coming. We are back live for this Northern One Clash showcase, whatever you want to call it. UCLan currently up 14-0, and they're going to be receiving the ball after half time. Dylan he's not left, he's just, well, he's gone to the toilet. I don't know what to say. Unprofessional from Dylan Jones here. Awful play from him. Surprising so far. I think we're going to have to see the Mustangs open up the playbook a little bit more, get some running going from Timmins. We saw that he can, the speed is there for him, and there is definitely some open lanes on that outside of the field for the Mustangs. But UCLan, as it stands, they're currently in charge of the Northern One. This is exactly what they need. 14 points is exactly the scoreline that they need to take the Northern away from the Mustangs. Mustangs haven't lost since the last time they were in D1. I wish I had the scoreline for you. I wish I had the date on that for you, but it's been a long time. And no, any Newcastle Raiders representatives, I don't count varsity in that at all. So, but not too many scorelines from around the league either. Not too many. I am itching to find the Coventry versus Nottingham Green score, so if anyone's got that in, definitely watch the rundown tomorrow between the hours of 7 and 8. It'll be the last one for 2024. We don't know if we'll be doing a game next week because we don't know which games are being played on the 15th of December. When's your birthday?
29th of January.
For some reason I thought it was in December.
It's a Wednesday. Carnage. Absolute carnage.
I'm thrilled because my birthday's on the 16th, which is a Monday, but it just falls out of the purview of the rundown, so I don't have to, talk about football on my birthday.
Yeah, no, it's a Wednesday after we play Stirling, and we've got a free week the next week, so I'm losing a bad way. I'm thinking recovery in time for the Super Bowl is about 30% chance.
I think I'm going to be going with a couple of friends of mine to a casino in London for the Super Bowl. So not only will I be drunk, I'll also be bankrupt as well.
Brilliant. Actually, I might see if Nathan fancies coming up.
Ask him
Me
now.
and him used to live together.
Interrupt him.
Went through everything together. Mainly play books and buck fast. All the books.
Look at these happy chappies right here.
33 is going to get a sack.
Got
It's weird 'cause he plays offence.
So I thought I had people saying get ready to kick, but apparently not. Okay, now we've got some time. What do you think the Dolphins' chances are against the Jets tonight?
Is it Dolphins Jets?
It is, yeah. At Dolphins.
I've never been so glad to be out. It's Grandad's 70th, and you know what? I was afraid I was going to miss the NFL. It's a dire time to be a Dolphins fan.
It is. Especially when you get this. It's a dire time to be a Dolphins fan, especially when you're going over to Cleveland to watch the Dolphins play the Browns, and then you're also going to go and watch the Dolphins play the Jets.
It depends how much. At least you get to watch Deshaun, sorry.
No, I don't.
I meant, who's it?
Jameis Winston.
Jameis. Christ, I did not mean Deshaun. At least you get to watch Winston.
The problem is that, unless the Broncos start losing, then, it's a bit pointless.
Yeah, Dolphins are in a bad way. It's the worst time to be a Wales rugby fan. I'm having a horrendous time at the moment. Ryan Reynolds keeping my spirits up single-handedly.
Damn, can't believe you're going to get promoted for the third year in a row.
No, we're not. Mid-table.
I thought you were top of the table.
Second. Birmingham have at least a game in hand.
How do you get promoted out of that?
God knows where Preston North End are. Can't believe I'm in Preston. It's just...
Yeah. Same.
Trying to work out how to explain it to my granddad.
It's one of these things.
Apologies, I'm late. We had a fourth quarter nail biter in Preston.
What?
Rugby's changed since my day.
It's one of those things where I've seen two things in Preston. That's the petrol station and this, complex. And I imagine that's all I'm going to see.
Yeah. Unless something goes wrong.
Right, so here we go. UCLan swapping ends of the field.
Lovely sky, mind.
Again, here's the thing. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Can we do a sky cam?
They can see it.
No. I'm looking at the...
They can. We're not a weather forecast. We're a football program. But to be fair, it's my fault. I thought the football would have started 5 minutes ago, but apparently not.
3 years a quarterback at Harriet Watt teaches you to appreciate the little things in life.
Right, I'm just going to wait for the whistle here. Again, sorry, listen, we've been waffling for like the last 5 minutes. I thought I heard calls for them. Well, UCLan were on the field, right?
We should start a podcast.
So here we go. Second half here in Preston. UCLan up by 14. Northumbria yet to score. Kicking into the wind.
Kept it low. Isaac Wolf.
Yes, that's the one. He's got it down the sideline. Caught.
Oh,
Picking him up by his ankle there. Number 27 for the Mustangs. I hear some whistles, but I don't see any flags.
disobedient chain crew.
I will say that if you're just tuning in for the second half, the first half plagued with flags and wind ruining passes.
Correct. Looking for a bit more in the half. UCLan with the wind. I think going into the fourth quarter with tiredness going against it, you're going to want to look to get as many points in this quarter as you can.
Chris DeJambi there, stopping UCLan from advancing the ball to the midfield point or even further. Charlie Martin with a quick throw out to number 3. Steps over a man, but I think that's going to be enough for a first down for the Rams. Do you just almost fall?
My 5'8" self felt the wind. 5'10".
Looks like, yeah, Ryan Allen is just going to have a first down by the looks of things. And you can see just how quickly these Rams are setting up. They're waiting for that chain crew. I tell you, there's nothing worse than a quick offense. Goes out to Allen again, but
That's incomplete. Exact same start offensively for the Rams. They're going for those short passes out to the flats, I think. Northumbria, you can make a man miss. That's what happened there. He's sprinting down to try and stop the short gains. They're not going for sort of a bend, don't break defense, but
again, I think one of the most underutilized tools in uni ball is an offense that goes quickly. You get those quick reps in, defense normally can't stop you. It's going to be right in the middle for the Rams. But number 64 of the Mustangs drags him to the ground. Tyler Miles limits that to only a gain of 2 for Niall Waters. We haven't seen
great names.
We haven't seen much of number 89, the running back in, but I think that just goes to show how much UCLan can, rotate these players. So Martin drops back.
Deep pass coming.
Martin is going to step up, being pursued by Miles. I was a bit too generous there, but
good start for Northumbria. Needs to get the ball as quickly as they could there.
I mean, 2 good plays from 64 of the Mustangs. Going to bring up 4th down for them.
Oh, Jaws is back.
Oh, bloody.
God, I'm glad.
You can tell because he sort of towers over everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah. Giant amongst men.
Giant in my heart.
What do you reckon his leg day is?
Every day. Every day. So it gets to him to the right hand side. He's going to be kicking it right and just effortless. That takes a big bounce, but that's going to be going for a touchback. As
Let
we get
down
ready,
by his gunners there.
as we get ready for. I mean, did you see the speed of that when that ball bounced? Like,
Nice.
I'm sorry, but it's cold. Even with gloved hands, if that hits my hand, I'm going to the hospital.
Omnipotent is Joss.
So now we get to see the first offensive drive for the Mustangs of the second half. They're currently 14 points down, and bigger picture apart from just today, they are currently not in control of the Northern One.
No, once again, I think arguably for the third quarter playing into the win, try and limit points conceded. See if you can get working downfield, but don't be too disheartened. They were definitely playing better with the wind, and you've got a whole quarter that's gone. But try and get the ball at least to their half. You don't want to be pinned back for 12 minutes of a 24-minute game.
It's going to be interesting to see if they keep going back to that inside run. So it's going to be a handoff, going more towards the outside, but again pushing his man forward. Going to be some gain on the play there. Dylan's Coca-Cola has fallen over.
Wind getting fatal in Preston.
Gain of 3 on the play, so I mean, one of the more successful run plays of the day.
Yeah, no, outside's definitely been working better for them. I think maybe if you even give the running back a bit of a head start, like a little push motion or something. So they've got leverage on that weak side, but it's a tough job for a tackle to get outside that player.
It's going to be another run up the middle this time. But they're pushing him forward.
Number 8, I think, to make the initial hit there. That'll be Fraser Galloway again.
So let's see where they're going to line up again. But look at that. It's now a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, no, it's 2 solid runs.
But again, pushing him around, pushing the running back forward. Strange enough, it does work. So 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs.
Big play. I'm expecting Noises to get the first down there.
Another handoff.
Go on. There you go.
And then once again pushing the pile forward, keeps on pushing. You know, sometimes if you just keep it simple,
yeah,
it works. Because
you know what, UCLan had a few blitzes down there as well. I think they went to the other side, but O-line definitely better at picking up the right people, and that'll be our Nathan Kell working his way up for a first down, 3 runs in a row.
You know, that could just be what was missing. Potentially some O-line cohesion, or even just being able to get behind the running back and push him, because this was not working in the first half.
No. There's a lot of blitz packages, as I say. I think 8's been coming down to the line more than he hasn't. So he's looking like the defensive captain. He's reading the backfield and he's staying with the running back, but see if they can tempt like a short pass or such here.
So it's going to be Timmins taking it himself. He has got that speed, but he is going to be swallowed up. And I'm not entirely sure there's going to be much of a loss on that play.
No.
Maybe even just a single yard gain there. So, you know, it's not too bad.
More success running outside right, I think, so far.
I'll tell you what though, I'm not surprised that they've decided to put in a QB run there.
No, you've got to show it. I think after the first half as well, they didn't really have him running much, and then he showed he could do it on pass plays, but
there's going to be another handoff. Getting through the initial bit of contact, but a big hit there.
Done well for that to not be a tackle in the backfield.
And I'll tell you what, every single time that these chains moved, I'm surprised by the amount of yards they're getting. I mean, it's a 3rd and 5, but I mean,
Could have been a loss.
3rd and 5 is fairly manageable.
But it shows they're wanting it. They're coming out to play, because if you're not feeling like it, those are the hits that turn into losses rather than 3-yard gains. I think there's still a lot of room. 26, failing to throw his towel off the field there.
So it's going to be a handoff there to number 16.
Oh,
he's got space. He's got space. He's being
Great
dragged down. And that is, I mean, definitely the best run play in Northumbria's day so far. And
Northumbria sideline taking a big boost from that. UCLan now silent.
I mean, number 16, Harry Black, he's been on the field a fair bit and he has made some good plays, but that was definitely the best one of the day for him. And Northumbria, mate, they're marching down the field.
Look at them sprinting to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, they've got the energy. It's 2 scores. Like, Northumbria are a team that they're not going to just be bemused by the fact they've got 2 scores. Ball on the floor. Timmons has got to take it himself. He's going to run straight into contact, but falls forward. And another great play from Northumbria, born out of disaster, but Timmons managing to take it and run slightly and fall forward. Hey, that's a gain of 3. That's what you need.
Yeah, momentum's with them. As I say, target for the drives probably just get it into their half. You don't want to be pinned back going with the wind. I think if they can even get a score out of this, it would be absolutely massive. It's going to be a big 4th quarter going with the wind back the other way.
Going to go to Harry Black again, but he is absolutely swallowed up there. A lot more indicative of the inside run defense of the Rams we saw in the first half. But
still a few yard gain.
But still getting, I'd say, 2-3 yard gain, and you can say 3rd and 4th, 3rd and 4th, right? What did you say?
You only need 3 yards every play, Chris.
It's true.
Makes you more tempted to go for it on 4th down as well. You're not punting from this distance. You could argue it's sort of a 4th down drive. Get the ball another few yards. You've got 2 chances here to get it 4 for the day.
You can tell UCLan are bringing down those blitzes.
Coming from the right, yeah.
So this time Timmons is looking. He's looking for a huge bomb to number 4, and just off his fingertips.
Good throw.
But once again, just a little bit too much on it, potentially overcompensating for the strength of the wind. But 4th and 4.
What you call there?
Oh gosh, what a great question.
I'm like an outside run right. I think it worked well for them. Receiver strength to the left, run it weak side. Low, running backs on the left, might be going behind the receivers. 64th.
That is going to be a delay of game. We could tell Aaron O'Coin on just in front of us. He was screaming at Timmons to get that ball off, and once again we're going to see a flag put a massive dent into the momentum of the Northumbria Mustangs. I thought potentially we may see the Mustangs go back to trying to get the Rams to jump offside, but you know, you do have to agree that they were taking a fair chunk of time.
Well. There you go.
But could that just be a sense of having a backup QB in, maybe having to?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't know all the signals. I don't know how Northumbria run their offense, but Timmons has been coming off to sort of deliver them. But they're going for it here. 4th and 9.
Got to go to the air. Yeah.
Timmons rolls out. Oh. And once again, a flag just completely halts the momentum of the Northumbria Mustangs.
As I say though, the context is actually not a bad drive. They've worked from their own 20 up to the 30. Into the wind. You couldn't afford to lose the ball in your own half there because UCLan are just going to drive it down. They've got a throwing game, the wind's with them. I think not an awful drive at all to start. They'd have taken getting to the 50 there. Or, well, maybe not, but see how UCLan return. Wide outs, very wide on the far side.
So Martin's looking. Oh, Martin!
Oh, he's gone down on it.
I tell you what, that was a strange one. Martin just could not control that ball. He was looking to throw it. Let's have another look. just bobbles it, but he does land on it. Not
he
as
hesitated slightly there, saw
Yes.
something he didn't like.
so. 2nd and 13 now for the Rams. .85 in motion for them. Moving into that trip, Martin's going to roll out and just fire a strike to Isaac Wolf, and he's going to do a nice cut. Goes for a stiff arm.
Good tackle.
Doesn't get it. It's going to be interesting to see.
That was a quarterback tackle again.
I tell you what, Timmins is just all over his number. I know there's 2 Timmins. There's what? Is it
Slightly ruined it. I've just noticed he's got a supreme hand warmer.
Yeah, so
and
did I. Oh, mate, it's
I
got
get bullied enough for the hand warmer up north. I think if I had a supreme one, that would be the end of my career.
So Joe Timmins number 14, Alex number 10. You have to give number 14. What a guy. Okay, so Martin drops back, fires it out. I don't know what that was. I'm going to assume that he dropped it because there's no movement of the sticks.
Yeah, it was a comeback short. They've struggled on those comebacks all day. I don't know if it's depth they're throwing to. I think Martin's trying to throw it before they make the cut. Sometimes if you've not got the yardages down right, it causes a bit of an issue. Spots you're throwing to, especially when the wind's a bit up, you want to get it out quick, but Northumbria definitely energised.
Again, this game is not out of their possibility, so Martin's going to take it, throw it out to his right, to number 85, still not down, but definitely going to gain at least 4, maybe 5 on that play.
I should say, I think they've already gone, it'll be honours even with a loss in this game. What's your target right now? Are you aiming for the win, or are you trying to keep it within 14?
I mean, again, it's the more points UCLan put on the more that Northumbria has to fight back in order to reclaim their spot at number 1. Northumbria get a touchdown and 8 points, even with a bit of a hesitation there, but still, flag in the backfield. It'll be interesting to see what that was.
I don't know if it's a run-pass option or just a delayed draw, but definitely trying to get the DBs to drop off, which
It certainly worked.
but the only issue is you have to, it's not easy for a guard to hold someone in a certain spot for that length of time without holding.
But the speed of Niall Waters there just explodes after that hesitated handoff.
That's the only issue with those plays is you've got to rely on a guard, centre and tackles keeping someone there for 2 or 3 seconds, which you tell me how hard's that?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. I mean, no one used to count me because I'm too hard, mate. But Matthew Delk, number 62, drawing that penalty, I believe. It's now 3rd and 15. And if Northumbria get a stop here, their chances look good. Martin drops back. He's looking.
Needs to get rid of it.
He's being chased down by black jerseys. He's going to find some space though.
He needs to throw it.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think that's going to come down as an interception.
No, it's off the pitch.
Certainly was. Otherwise, it would be, Dylan Jones arm punt territory.
It was a thing of beauty. It was 45 yards, I think. That's downwind as well.
So as we see here, the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour, number 6, Jaws.
When's too soon to give him MVP?
It's up to you, mate. You can do what you want today. Here we go.
Oh, can catch
High
and all.
snap. Not the best punt in the world.
They didn't see it coming though. That's what I like about Jaws. He's always keeping them on the feet.
So that's going to be stopping at the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. I'm about to rack my brain there to figure out what team was which.
If you're winning the special teams battle, it could also suit you because at some point, quarter's going to end and then you're going to be in the half going the other way. I think try and work your way up here. Keep the first downs coming. They had a lot more success running it there.
Plus, you've got to take that into account. The first touchdown of the game was off a punt that did not go the way that the Mustangs wanted to go.
Yeah.
Also, this man plays in Scotland and he's out here shivering. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen?
I know.
I thought he'd be hardened by now.
I nearly wore shorts.
Oh, Christ. So it's going to be number 16, Harry Black has got it. Once again, falling for the pile is there. I'm not sure if they're going to have the same level of success some of their other inside runs they implemented in the...
Still 2 yards or so again, maybe 3.
I mean, if that's 3 yards...
And a bit.
Oh my Lord, that...
Best part of it.
You know what? I take it back. I take it back.
I said it to you during the half, it's a knackering game to be a linebacker against running backs who are swapping in and out, because you can dominate for the first sort of half, but you know that's going to be coming all game, especially against a running team like Northumbria. And they're just going to keep doing
number
it.
16 again, and another great run.
It's a long day to be a linebacker.
I don't think that they're going to have enough for a first down. They aren't, but 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, and I mean, I can't imagine they'd be punting it.
No, as I say, once again, you've basically got 2 cracks here at getting it 2 yards.
You know, the big problem in the last drive for the Mustangs was just sorting out the operation and having a delay again. Once again, goes to number 16, Harry Black, and he's going to be met there.
Oh, it's going to be tight. See where they spot this.
I think they're going to call that a first down just based on the referee on the other side of the field. I mean, I think he crossed that boundary.
He's doing it.
Obviously, like we are bang on.
Well, this referee's got it even further downfield.
We've got it bang on that first down marker which they needed, and I think he crossed it. And obviously he did, because they're moving the chains. I don't know why I'm trying to, postulate that he didn't get it when he obviously did. So 45-yard line of. Is that going to be the end of Q3?
No, that's timeout.
It is. That's the end of Q3. It's uni ball. Think about how much they ran.
Yeah,
in
quick
that first
quarter.
half.
As I say though, you're not getting the ball back and you're in the other half. There are 4th quarter team, says Aaron O'Can. A coin.
I hate that as like a terminology. We're a 4th quarter team. I hate that.
Oh,
hate it.
It's a Heriot Watts staple.
I hate.
We start the first quarter saying we've got to start sooner this week, and then quarter 3 we're telling ourselves we're a 4th quarter team.
I hate it. I hate it. We're a 4th quarter team. No, if you're a 4th quarter team, that means you're a bad team. If you need to have it locked up in.
Doesn't matter.
No, but that's just like, I don't want to. If it was up to me, if I'm playing, I don't want it to come down to the
Championship games, Chris. Would you rather be a first half or a 4th quarter team? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I guess. Christ. That's a debate as old as time, isn't it? So here we go, Q4. 26 is running, another huge run from the Mustangs. Mustangs are running wild. Got that one in. But again, so if you're just joining us, let's put what's at stake here. The UCLan Rams need to win by 14 to have control of the Northern One. If they are unable to get that, the division is basically Northumbria's. When it comes to the playoffs, the Mustangs are more than likely going to be hosting. This is basically for home advantage in the playoffs. Goes to Harry Black again, and once again going to...
Another 3 yards or so. 2. I do wonder if they're lining up the kill shot with 7. They're leaving him open every time. I've not just said that to sum him off, have I?
Huh?
Oh no. I do think he's looking open. I don't know if you want to run it on a little corner route, keep the outside receiver on something short, but there's a lot of space for him out there, and he's a good little runner. You got a name?
Edward Thompson.
Thank you.
So 3rd and 3 for the Mustangs.
Oh, they've drawn it. Play. Play goes on.
Aaron O'Coin, you know, once again, if you can hear him, it's a dead ball. He's absolutely right.
I feel like if I was a referee in Britball and I heard an American accent shout a rule, and I'd probably just go with it.
So the second time that has worked for the Mustangs today. And I tell you what, yeah, give your runner a bit of a break.
Yeah, definitely.
Simple as.
Keeps the chains moving, and it's really frustrating for a defense. And it's also frustrating for the offense watching them. 2 years ago, on pretty much every other slide of every presentation we ever did in film, were the words, "Don't jump." Safe to say we still did.
Why can never go on two? I get too excited. So a low snap. Timms has got to dive on it. Again, I do hope that both centres of these teams have brought their hand warmers and they're working slightly better than mine, because mine is just cold.
And we're holding hands with the other one.
I've got my hands in Dylan's pockets, and he's got his hands in my pockets. So a big loss there for Northumbria. Another, brutal mistake that's put them behind the sticks.
Looked like it was going to be a passing play as well. 7 on a post or a corner here.
So Timmins is looking for a ball, looking for 4, and he's caught it.
He's off. Down at about the 10.
Now this is going to be interesting to see if I actually caught that. I'm going to try and have a look. I may have overshot it. No, I'm happy with that.
You got it.
Happy with that. But massive, huge.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I was too busy looking at the replay. That's huge for Northumbria. You have been saying that they've been trying to set something like that up, not to 7, but to 4.
Well, I said in the first half, they've been keeping man coverage on the outside receivers, and it's almost your first read every time. You see if they beat them off the mark, and that was why I think the throw was so quick there.
So
Beat them off the mark, get the ball gone.
Ellis Green, number 4, has put the Mustangs into great field position after they were back. It's going to be a handoff to Harry Black. He's going to be stopped. Again, unfortunately, there's a huge wall of Mustangs stopping us from seeing what's going on in that left-hand corner.
You're seeing as well the fun here of having a newer quarterback is it's kind of hard to get your tempo going, because you do need them to come off the pitch and get. You see UCLan obviously going with the hand signals.
So Timmins is in. 2nd and goal. Where would you say that's from? I know it's difficult at the angles.
Looks like 7. They've
So whistle's blown. I imagine it is going to be a timeout.
Yeah, no laundry.
I mean, not an awful decision, to be honest.
Three tracks to get there, and as we say, they don't necessarily need the full 14 to have the division in their hands here.
That's it, 7:34 remaining. What I heard is, I'm just going to swap the batteries out just so I can make sure I can catch the end of the game. I think I could have done anyway, but I'd rather be sure than not sure.
I don't know, I love the thought this becoming a radio programme.
I'd rather be sure than not sure.
I wonder if we could link up the VO. I'm so jealous of that thing. We have a lad who's torn his ACL holding a stick.
And that's the difference between good teams and bad teams, I think. What does your playback look like?
He also did an absolute butchering of my stats in Aberdeen as well. There's definitely one pass he missed. Wasn't my best game.
So here we go, Northumbria just high snap, goes to number 16, but he is brought down.
That's a combination of 8 and 11. So that is Fraser Galloway and Abdul Madugu, the ex-Coventry Uni Jet.
Oh, I need to know how Coventry's doing. Coventry comeback season on. 3rd down, and it's looking a bit trickier for the Mustangs now. They've not been in this short yardage situation.
No, they're sending...
Well, not short yardage, but like not having much space to play with.
Well, that was 2 linebackers making the tackle there. They're absolutely ramming it up the middle, you could say, but
Eye roll. So Harry Black has got it again.
it's
Pushing
gonna be
it
a couple of
forwards.
yards, maybe.
Yeah, so field goal unit coming on, or at least
Hey, as I say, if you're playing for less than 14 points, it's not a bad decision.
this is it, right? If this is good, and the Mustangs can keep the Rams from scoring for, I imagine, probably about 6.5 minutes. Mustangs will be hosting the playoff games come what, February, March?
Yeah. See a team celebrating a 14-3 loss.
You know, like this is sort of a game with a result in perpetuity. It will affect something in February as opposed to affecting loads in December. Number 3 to kick it through.
Snap's good. Oh, through.
And it's good, and as it stands right now, the Northumbria Mustangs are leading the Northern one.
Yeah, good decision. I forgot the context and I wasn't expecting it, but let's go for the field goal there. Do not hate it at all.
You know, it really, you see, that's why it's such an interesting game, because like you can take away a win, but you know, it's not. Is it much of a win? Is it? You know, so it's a win on paper, but you're still not going to be hosting playoff games.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 points they need, and obviously they've got Jaws on the sideline. You just can't rule them out.
But this is it, right? Because of the amount of runs and like the 3 yards gained for the Mustangs, we haven't actually seen too much of the UCLan Rams offense.
Was that not the second Northumbria drive of the half? And we're
Exactly.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They've
Exactly.
thrown it up the field twice.
But this is it. Like they are getting 3 yards of play, 4 yards of play, and they are. The clock is draining.
Yeah, it'll be cold coming on as an offense now for UCLan as well, but they need to do something. We've got Isaac Wolf in the backfield ready to go. Get him a little warm up before he goes. He's had a lot of success catching it over the middle today. I don't see Northumbria doing anything other than keeping those blitzes coming to keep to keep Martin moving out the pocket.
Oh, and we must obviously give some props to the man who's kicking the ball away and also kicked the field goal, Harry Bowers. You know, as it stands, he seems that his foot could potentially be the thing that keeps the Mustangs in pole position.
Yeah. We get to see it again just there.
Good ball from Bowers.
Taken
Goes
by
to
Wolf.
Isaac
Ooh,
Wolf.
Fumbled. Knee down. Oh, that's a mistake.
I mean, those referees are 100% correct. It does happen.
Yeah, had his knee down. There's no question in it. It's a really annoying rule. Which,
Hey, I've been on the other side of that where it's. I think it was a screen pass out. One of the Lincoln receivers caught it kneeling down, and that was it. That was the end of the game.
I really thought I was trying to work out how a centre had
Grow up, mate.
had the ball.
No.
It's like special teams again. Winning special teams is winning the game so far.
So here we go for UCLan.
Low snap. Quick
And Martin
throw.
fires it out.
Northumbria sticking to their bend don't break defense. I think they're willing to give up those short passes, and previously it was playing to UCLan's hands, but now they've got to chase a game.
It's really strange, isn't it? UCLan are up by what 11,
11.
but technically in the grand scheme of things, they're down. This is why I love this game. This is why I'm so happy I'm doing this game. Martin drops back, quick one out, finds no one.
Yeah. Once again, though, it's potentially a 4-down game this now, because if you give the ball back to Northumbria, who's to say they're not just going to gain 4 yards every play again and basically run you out the game?
This is it, right? It's like both of these teams are aware of what's at stake.
Yeah.
It's not like we're up here talking and these two teams don't understand what is at stake with the scoreline.
Oh, they proved that with the field goal.
So Martin drops back.
85 over the middle. What grab.
Oh, and he falls forward for a first down.
See, it's where it gets tough for a defence, because you're a play away from potentially killing UCLan from the game there, and Now you've got to pick yourselves back up. Northumbria need to keep making noise on the sideline.
You know, and it's like, this game really could, as much as we were joking about it, could come down to the leg of number 6.
That would absolutely make my day. Maybe even my year.
Here we go. Martin again firing out to the right-hand side, but swarmed.
Those
By
short
the
yardages
Mustangs.
are going to start being in trouble. There's only so many more of those that you can afford. Oh.
Flag on the play. There's some extracurriculars.
It's a flag on the coach by the looks of it.
And it seems to be, it certainly is, there is a coach. I'm not sure, I can't see who it's from over here, but he seems very, very unhappy with the call.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what, if this is going to, if this stands, this is going to be absolutely damaging for the Rams.
Yeah. Can't be giving away penalties if that was on the coach.
I imagine it is, from what I can gather.
He looks really animated.
From what I can gather, just from what we can hear over here, that he had some issues with. I
don't know if he thought the player got off the field and they've
dragged
kept the
him
clock
back
going,
on.
or
That's what I think it is, yeah. But if this stands, sometimes these don't stand. But if this does, this is going to be absolutely huge for the Rams. We're going to zoom in on our whiteout ref here to see if it does. And he's walking over towards the camera.
Front of the VO.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not on the coach, but on number 85 for the Rams, and this is damaging.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't expect flags to play as big a part in this game as they have, but it's been huge, the amount of yellow laundry and how much they've impacted this game today.
Apologies to the UCLan coach. Completely misunderstood.
He was animated though.
He was animated.
He was animated. I thought he was as well, so it's fine.
Love the passion you get in uni ball.
So what are you calling that? Third and what? 18, I think. So Martin has got to throw this here.
Great throw.
Delivered it over the middle. Big hit, ball out, and recovered by the Mustangs. They're calling it for them.
You know what? That's a great play all round, I think.
They're calling that for the Mustangs.
Amazing throw by the quarterback to find it in the pocket in the first place, but then great work by the Northumbria defence crashing down. He managed to find a pocket between about 3 defenders, but the risk always is that it's not a completion because they did really well on the secondary hits there.
But this is big now because now the Northumbria Mustangs control their own destiny.
Yeah, run the ball.
Hopefully at some point we can hear a time check, but there's no referees near us, so...
Guess around 4.5, 5. Although that wasn't much of a run-in. Could be even higher. Going to see a lot of blitzing from UCLan here and a lot of running from Northumbria.
So going to be another run.
Just that.
And they're pushing, trying to get their first down. I tell you what, that's going to be another good chunk of yardage for the Mustangs.
This is why it's so tough playing against a run offense, because with passes you have 3 goes, and realistically a good percentage for a quarterback in the UK is 40–50% for pass completion.
That's just what they tell you.
I think a phenomenal quarterback could get 20%. Elite, some might say. I'm expecting the UE offer soon.
So to be fair, I thought that game was a bit more. I thought that was maybe 4. More looking at a 2.
I'm expecting the same again here, because
we're going to have a timeout from the Mustangs.
They really are playing for this 11-point lead.
I mean, they understand. They understand.
Yeah, they're playing for the 11-point game, which is a...
Ooh, 3:41 remaining. Again, Mustangs keep this up. They
You know,
all that matters is that that the Rams don't put 3 or 2 or 3 on the board. No, it's 3, not 2.
There's
What am I
still
talking about?
potential for another 2 first downs here if you keep the ball moving. And that can take you right down to pretty much a minute of timeouts and a stoppage, but that's what you're aiming to do here. Get past the first down marker and then hit the deck. It's always a lot easier, I think, for a running back where they know what they're aiming for. You almost want to have them looking at the markers pre-snap and then you run into a target. And that's all they need to do. Oh, that's a bad one.
79 there, just absolutely blatant.
I actually think he reacts to the blitz. Yeah, he reacts to the blitz, sees the linebacker come down.
Again, another impactful flag is going to put the Mustangs behind the sticks.
That said, it's the first proper mistake we've seen from the Northumbria O-line this half. They've been a lot stronger than the first half. Get my lineman Jaeger bombs if they do well for me. And if they don't, it makes for a very passive-aggressive session in the pub.
Come on, Jaeger one, please, Dylan. No. So it's going to be another run up the middle, running right. Lots of horizontal running, but there's still going to be a good amount of yards.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good amount of yards. Potentially could be looking here at a 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
If the referees are generous, they're not. I really thought that was going a bit more.
Expect the challenge flag from Northumbria anytime now.
Third and 8. But the clock is running.
Turn around, ask the ref how long you've got. 10 seconds. Yeah, see, this is where it's really little things that you don't notice until you've played quarterback for a few games. It was 3 weeks ago I realised which ref to look at when you want a sort of timer. That back ref puts his hand up when that's go time. Full start.
Full start, I didn't see
mind.
that one.
Normally the back ref puts his hand up, I think, at 10 seconds. But honestly, at this point, turn around to the white cap and just ask him how long you've got. Getting to tell you when you're at 10, turn around, get ready to go. But still,
It's a tough one. He makes their goal of getting a first down and keeping that clock running. Because realistically, you want this ball out of UCLan offense hands.
Yeah. Is that another false start?
You know, all these penalties are not running the clock down.
This is not doing good for my granddad's birthday. We'll be all right. It's a curry, if you're wondering.
I didn't ask.
I'm thinking Boona.
What kind?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Lamb. I feel like I would have gone chicken in the past, but having lived as a student for a few years now, it's tough to turn out lamb on the parents' credit card.
Oh dear. Mine will probably be something on the motorway service station as I embark on a 3.5-hour drive home. So it's going to be another run. There's
There
certainly
he
some
goes.
space.
Yeah. See, that's a phenomenal run.
I
Like,
mean,
he's got outside there once again, as I said in the first half.
I mean, the Mustangs are saying that's a first down, and it doesn't
I think
look
it might have been.
and it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, I think there's a player down.
Nice. Taking a knee. Runs like a marionette, turns like a sports car. That's Nathan Kell, everybody.
And I mean, it's interesting to say, like, it's not that he may have won this game for Northumbria.
That's a good point.
But he hasn't. Like, but this, everyone's celebrating as though he has. But realistically, again, if the scoreline keeps, Northumbria are the one are taking the Northern one into Christmas.
3rd and 19 outside run for a first down. I think if you can target that next first down here, you are looking very pretty. UCLan's starting to use the timeouts now?
I think so. I think they're aware of what this situation is. This is not now, you know, like this game does matter. UCLan beating Northumbria, cool. The record split, it makes the third meeting or potential third meeting a bit.
2:04. So, I mean, you can almost argue by using that timeout, they're betting on this set of downs. Because the most dangerous thing now is they can see that first down and they've not got timeouts on the other side of the 2-minute warning. To have taken a timeout prior to the 2-minute warning, I think they're just trying to target keeping it inside these, and I think if they first down now, and that's the game.
Let's say you get to 4th down. What do you do? You're going to go for it? You're going to kick the field goal and force UCLan then to score a touchdown?
Oh,
well, not only to score a touchdown and convert.
Yeah.
And convert against the wind, or a 2-point.
No, it would be a 14-point game. Field goal and touchdown.
What? Oh, what are you talking about? I'm not talking to you anymore, man. What? No, I'm talking about
26. They wouldn't need to convert it.
Nope, you're right. Yep, sorry. Got my maths mixed up. It's cold, ladies and gentlemen.
Snap the ball, Chris. That's all you need to worry
Snap
about.
the ball. Snap the ball and look pretty. So 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs.
Short motion from 7, deciding to throw it. Oh, it's going to be a holding call. Yeah, that's a shame.
But
That's
a
gonna
good
be pulled
catch.
back.
But I think even the lack of celebrations on the Mustangs sideline, I think, shows that they knew that was going to be a holding call.
It's an interesting, as I say, when UCLan have, I suppose you're trying to catch them off guard, but
I mean, it worked.
UCLan have committed to stopping you in this set of downs, going for a passing play. It's risky.
You're just adding more time on the clock here for the Rams, really.
Yeah. I mean, that's the fun of American football. They pull off that play and we say they're genius because nobody saw it coming, but when it doesn't go well. Pete Carroll could have been hailed as the greatest play call in Super Bowl history.
Exactly, yeah.
I admit it's a decent reach to compare a Super Bowl between Patriots and Seahawks. Actually, no, it's not a reach.
No, it's not.
This is on an equal
You
level.
can compare anything to anything, can't you? I love the lineman there almost stepping on the flag and going, like, what's this?
Wait till they find out I was on then. Declined. Good move, actually, yeah. Don't know why it wouldn't have been declined.
2-minute warning.
There's a golden sky over Blackpool right now.
Stop paying attention to the weather, who cares?
Might just be the illuminations.
It's 3rd and 9. Someone pick up the flag. Pick up the flag. Oh, sorry, no, he's talking to the UCLan Rams. Because that's 2-minute warning.
It's another.
There we go. Sorry, I just thought we forgot to pick up the flag there. No, he's just doing 2-minute warning to the Rams. Sorry, ref. 3rd and 9.
See, you want to probably get this through that left side B gap here because the linebackers are coming down hot on the outsides. Yeah.
I believe that's number 16, Harry Black, with another impressive run. He's been...
The D end actually did a good job there of getting him inside him and forcing that tackle to move inwards, which is why number 31 was free to get him.
So, field goal unit is coming on.
Oh, that's to be a Jaws-like kick if he gets this.
So another timeout called by the Rams. They're going to have one left.
Oh, Christopher.
And I just feel like it's so strange, isn't it? They're like, it feels like the Rams are losing this game, but they're not.
It's your final call. And Northumbria have lost it. What a result for the
And
Mustangs.
Northumbria have lost it by less than 14. They maintain control of the Northern one. I don't know what it's going to be. I've got time to think about it.
Still time here at the Etihad.
Sky's looking a bit ominous though.
Look who's talking about weather now.
Grow up, mate. You haven't got to drive for 3.5 hours.
Oh, and a Wrexham lager. I'm thinking garlic now.
So Bowers looking to bring Northumbria up to 6 points and force the Rams to kick a field goal. Sorry, force the Rams to score a touchdown if they want to take the Northern one.
Special teams been a big part of this game so far.
Huge.
Snaps bad, kicks off, pulled, left. Which, oh, there's just been a flag on Northumbria, on a UCLan. Looks like excessive celebration, maybe?
Oh, this could be damaging.
It should be after the, it depends if it had gone past the posts or not. This could be an interesting ruling. Because if it was before the ball was out of play, then technically it's a live ball play, but.
One timeout for the Rams.
Oh.
Dylan, unhappy with the amount of flags as his curry's getting cold.
Kicking team.
Okay, I thought that was going to be on number 10 of the Rams.
Well, interestingly, number 26 is the one who ran down here and we said might have just won the game for Northumbria, so. Did he mean UCLan? Because he's
I think
moved them back.
he did mean UCLan.
I was going to say.
Yeah, he definitely did mean UCLan.
That is. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely meant UCLan. Definitely meant UCLan.
That's a killing penalty as well.
Another
Like, you're
huge...
not happy with that as a quarterback. Ball needs to move now. Once again, middle of the field open. He's looking at 85 on a post route if you want to keep it in the middle there. There he goes.
So just finding some space.
And this is where tactics get interesting because Northumbria are going to be willing to give up. As I say, they've got hand signals for UCLan, so they're able to get the plays out quick. The receiver seems to know what they are as well. Once again, middle of the field wide open, playing preventative. 85's over the middle.
Martin
There he
looking.
goes. Oh, dropped, I think.
Call it no good. Time to stop.
Pass was a half second too late. I think they're just going to keep him there the entire game, try and get that safety to back down, and then you're going to open up the backside. You've got a man-on-man situation at the far end.
They're obviously looking for that field goal. That's all they need to take the division. Like,
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Well, incomplete's not the worst thing here because it stopped the clock.
Exactly. So Martin once again.
Oh,
this
that's
time
bad.
he's sacked.
Sack is not good.
And again, one timeout for UCLan.
Being used.
As we can hear, so we no longer have to guess about what Northumbria are trying to do. As we hear a coach on the sideline saying, "We've lost the game, but we win the division,"
Yeah.
and it's true. It's 100% true. This is why
I think that was more targeted at the celebrating.
Yeah.
He was saying they've got a lot to work on, which is true. I was saying earlier, for all we know, this could be a potential Northern final for Division 1. And they've gone one apiece, both home teams taking it. I think it's pretty safe to say UCLan have won this game, it's just by how much. And this is where it gets tough, having formations with those properly wide outs, because there's not too many easy throws to make.
Oh, fires it, but there's just no one there.
Well, game on the line, 4th and 20.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's difficult how to sort of commentate this because, you know, UCLan need a Hail Mary here to win the division and then host playoff games.
Yeah.
Whilst
They put
Northumbria...
Jaws in at quarterback. I'm joking.
Oh my God, no way.
Hold your head turn. He's going to have a great time watching this back.
Yes.
The D-line normally watch the streams back.
Okay, 4th and a lot.
Trips right.
hosting playoff games on the line.
Got an overlap strong side. Oh, that's gone! Game!
It's picked off, just take the knee.
That is Timmins, the quarterback for Northumbria, has picked it to win the game, win the division. Damn it!
But there's no timeout, so it'll be interesting to see.
Although he's gone down.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an interesting one. Hopefully he's okay, but at the same time, rest now until after Christmas, after New Year. Hopefully it's nothing major, but he has just gone and potentially won the division as his secondary quarterback.
I mean, what a game he has had though. He's got the pick. It's not the game-winning pick, the potentially division-winning pick.
This game turned around when he started moving the ball himself. I think he started running. He had that big throw over the top to set up the field goal, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's big for the defense. But it begs the question: what are UCLan going to do? They're going to take the knee?
I think you have to. You've got a backup quarterback in there now. Take the knee. Maybe go for a field goal, because you never know if the division ends up coming down, or obviously with the mini leagues they make with the different divisions.
I believe that's the other Timmins brother in, I believe.
Oh, dive on it. There you go. Sorry, I'm not biased. I'm just allergic to bad football. It was.
Well, that's your key.
My quarterback senses kicked in there. That was. I realised how that sounded.
Yeah. No, that is Alex Timmins in at QB now.
Brilliant. Team of Acoins and Timmins taking this team to a division championship.
Well, this is it, right? Is that like we're only a few seconds away from basically deciding who is going to be the divisional champion.
Oh,
and Timmins takes
that's
it.
proper football.
And I imagine that like there's not going to be long left here, and the kick from Bowers, the decision to score the field goal,
Crucial.
Well, the referee's got the ready to blow the whistle.
They're getting a play call offside. Oh, if they let him throw this.
Yeah, the decision to kick the field goal. Oh God, could you imagine?
Do it.
The referee's walking over to the ball.
That is the game. See, it's a mixed reaction. There's
No,
really mixed reactions from UCLan.
No,
11 celebrating.
Like you can see there that like normally UCLan have just beaten Northumbria. Northumbria haven't lost in over a year, right?
Yeah.
And the UCLan sideline silent. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. And you can see like the Northumbria sideline and the UCLan sideline are basically the same decibel level there.
Yeah.
Northumbria lose the game, but win the division.
I think pre-game, if you'd asked UCLan, do they want to keep Northumbria to 3 points, you'd have snapped your hand off. I don't think that's actually a bad game defensively for UCLan. It's just with the context of it. I think obviously giving up 27 came down to the first game, which isn't the most useful information because we've not got any footage of it. But
it's so interesting because like this is all in perpetuity. Again, there are other teams in the Northern one.
yes,
Like here's the thing. Like realistically, if you're saying if Northumbria play like that and only score 3 points, and even if they're going to be, obviously they're not going to be playing the Tyrants again after the walkover, but MMU is still there. I would argue that LJMU aren't much of a threat, but MMU, are they not going to be looking at this going?
MMU love a random game week 11 victory.
And this is it, and that could cause a big problem.
Definitely.
But that's the same thing for either of these teams. The same thing for either of these teams. But as it stands right now, despite the fact that the scoreline reads 14-3 for UCLan, when it comes to March, the Mustangs will be the ones playing at home.
Yeah. And other than that, the unbeaten streak's over.
The unbeaten streak is over, but
No one cares. They've
again,
got what they wanted from the game in the end. I think they wouldn't have started the game wanting that. They were still looking for the victory. Obviously with circumstances, with a few injuries on the sideline.
But you mean
But take what you get.
exactly, like you can tell, look, no one, basically, ladies and gentlemen, no one is happy here today.
Yeah.
No one is happy. Northumbria are unhappy that they lost, and UCLan are unhappy that they didn't win by 14.
7 hours of cumulative drive this
7
was.
hours.
Look how moody everyone is. All this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's up at 6 a.m.
it's the same. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. Watch the rundown tomorrow between 7 and 8. We haven't got many scores. We'll go through the scores then, but ladies and gentlemen, the scoreline here today: UCLan 14, Northumbria 3. UCLan needed to beat the Mustangs by 14 to win the division. They have been unable to do that as it stands right now. The Northumbria Mustangs are going to be hosting home games, whilst it appears that the UCLan Rams are probably going to be on the road.
Yeah.
That's what it stands here. Again, I'm happy that I came here. 4,000 words I wrote on this game.
Christ.
Unbelievable stuff.
I'll read them on the way home.
Don't.
Not on the way home.
No, don't read them on the way home. I was going to make an audio book of it and send it to people. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating with Dylan. He's very, very cold. I'm very, very cold. And I'm happy that I'm here.
Maybe
And
it's
I'm happy
taking masala.
and I'm happy that I'm here. Happy that I came here to do this game. But I want to go home.
Chris, no one's still watching.
Yeah,
Click on 5 minutes
watch
ago.
the rundown tomorrow.